Hello, hello, my friends. Today we're here with Prt1, our friends at Viet LifeTV 57.18. Today we're gonna have a little talk about school with our guest, Mr. Tran. Here, can you say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Your name? What grade?
I'm Tran. I'm in 8th grade.
Quan, first time here in the studio of Viet LifeTV, and we would like to talk a little bit about everything, I guess mostly school. And next year you're gonna go to high school, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You have in mind what school you're gonna go to?
Yes, I do have in mind which school I'm gonna go to.
Which one?
I'm gonna go to Marina.
Marina High School?
Yes.
Okay, I heard that's a decent school, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us, all the viewers, about the school that you plan to go to? Why is that your choice?
It's a good school. I'm mainly going because all my friends are going, and my dad is making me go to Marina because he doesn't really like West.
Your dad makes you?
Well, I really wanted to go to Marina. So,
okay, that's your choice. Of course, your parents usually tell you or suggest that you go to the school that they think or they know is a better suited school for you. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so Quan, for this school year, what have you done?
I've done a whole lot of math, reading, writing. Science, a lot of history, and mainly my elective robotics.
Ooh, robotics.
Yes.
Well, what can you do with it?
We build robots and program, like with coding, and then we get our controllers and we play like little mini games.
Coding? Sound
Yes.
like programming?
Yeah, it's like programming.
Uh-oh, wow. We'll get into a little technical here, guys. So, do you think that Quan can do it? Programming and make a little robot to act like he wants to. You think? That's gonna be our next program. And I think next time Quan gonna bring something to show. What do you think?
Maybe, I don't really know.
What do you mean?
I can like show you my coding.
Oh yeah, all right. So coding, what type of interface that you are gonna use it to program?
It's this website called VexIQ.
Oh, VexIQ.
Vex.
Vex, V-E-X?
Yeah.
All right. Well, next time, guys, we're gonna read a little bit, or maybe Quan can explain a little bit about robotic programming. What language do we use to tell the robot to act?
It's just like a bit of coding. Like there's blocks I can like move it around, and like there's a drive forwards option, turn right, turn left, drawing. Then you can stop the timer. It's basically everything. There's like little mini games, like there's a color castle thing. And there's a maze. Okay, sounds complicated. But I think when you get into it, it's gonna be a lot of fun because you don't want your robot to do simple things. You want to tell them, do more sophisticated things, right? Yes.
Action. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that, more efficient of doing things. Well, anyway, what else is your interest besides the robotics?
I'm interested in like a lot of math, history. My history teacher's pretty cool. Yeah.
What did you learn from that teacher, the history teacher?
He makes history like really fun. We learned about the Civil War. We have like a bunch of projects. It like makes teaching really fun. Fridays we have like a news of the week where he like gathers news and he like shows it. He's like a newsman on Friday.
Like the what? The new
like
on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday he like tells us like the news and what's happening around the world.
Oh yes, that's just so important.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta know what's going on around you, right? We don't pay attention. Why? Why do we just ignore a lot of things that's going around us? Why? Do you think?
I'm not sure.
Well, because we are pretty much stuck with the phone in our eyes and we don't pay attention about things happening around you. For example, 2 miles away, 3 miles away, it can be some accident or some homicide or whatever happened, or a protest going on to do this and that. There's so many things that's going around you every day actually. But I am so glad that your teacher is helping you guys realizing that, you know, there's much more of life going on outside of the phone. Well, I love the phone. Who wouldn't like the phone? Who wouldn't like the tablet? Who wouldn't like computer? We all do. It's the best tool ever, right? It helps us to learn quicker. There's a lot of illustration, demonstration. There's so many things going on that we can, you know, at the reach of our fingertip, right?
Yeah.
You can do a lot with that. Now, besides, well, news is important, but history is also very, very important. Why?
Shows us about our past and how we've changed from back then to now.
Anything else you want to add?
It can show us our past mistakes and how we can like learn to maybe not do it again or resolve conflict that's happened.
Isn't that so cool? It is so cool. I love it. I already like the teacher because he actually teaching you something so crucial to us, our critical thinking, and we learn from our mistakes in the past.
Yes.
And we don't want to ever let it happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you think that we are repeating our mistake now?
I'm not really sure, but like, I don't think we are.
You don't think we are? Well, how about war?
Oh yeah, there is kind of a war in Ukraine and everything.
Why did it happen? What do you think?
I don't really know how it happened.
But do you think that we are repeating our mistake again?
Yeah, I think war is pretty bad, and like everything that's happening is pretty bad.
That's right, guys. War is the last resort that we go to when talking about, you know, other options. That's why we have peace talk. There's so many things that we can work on to avoid war. But in reality, there's always war going on.
Yeah.
Even in one country, you know, that's called civil war, right?
Yes.
United States, we also have a civil war back in what year? What do you think?
I'm not sure about the year. I think it was around 1700s.
Late?
Yeah.
1700.
Like late 1700s.
That's right, guys. It's so important that we have to learn our lesson from the past. And what's crucial about it is that we have to know the truth, things that actually happen, not by propaganda, but you know what propaganda means?
I've heard about the word, I just like forgot about the definition.
Well, propaganda is something that people use, like their perspective, their ideals. They want to use their ideals to interpret things.
Yes.
For example, Mr. Putin, he justified for invading Ukraine because of reason A, reason B, reason C. Is it justifiable? That's the big question, right? We don't talk about the actual reason behind it, but we do know that war is bad. Bad for a lot of people, not for everybody, but there's some people who actually benefit from it. We don't ever want that to happen, but the reality shows that we cannot control it. It just we cannot control people, how people behave, how people act, right? We can't because like you and I, we have our free will to choose what to do next, right? People just, some people someday they just want to fight somebody. Is that true?
Yeah.
For no reason, for no good reason, I would say. Yeah. But they, of course, they have their own reason. Anyway, so guys, we just talk a little bit about war, but he's aware because of the history teacher is talking about that, actually teaching about history, because it is crucial for us to realize that the history always helps us to identify the problem and maybe find a better solution for the conflict or whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
Enough said about the war. We're talking about school here. What is your toughest challenges?
Toughest challenge, probably science right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Science, we're talking about, I thought you like robotics and you like math. Why is that a challenge for you?
So why science is a challenge is mainly because sometimes the subject gets a bit boring.
Oh.
And sometimes it gets boring and it's hard to focus on it. And sometimes the subject is actually a bit difficult, so I have to actually try and put in the effort.
Because that's part of learning.
Yeah.
We have to go against our comfort zone. We try to stay at our comfort zone most of the time because, when you get out, it's kind of difficult. It takes a lot of energy and effort and thinking.
Yes.
And homework. All of that is not preferable. But that's how we gain knowledge, right?
Yes.
We have to go out of the comfort zone to gain knowledge. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a slogan, when you work out in the gym, there's guys saying that, if there is no pain, there is no
gain.
No gain. No pain, no gain. Simple as that, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
So, how about language arts? Is that the subject that you're kind of worry a lot?
Not really, no. Language arts is pretty easy.
Whoa.
A whole lot of essay. It's just sometimes once in a while there's essay writings. We have some big tests coming up.
Yeah, that's right. So much reading. Were you born here?
No.
And you don't find language arts is a challenge?
No, it's pretty easy.
Huh. Okay, guys. Look at this guy. He wasn't born here. He came here when he was little. His parents are pretty much all Vietnamese. No English. And usually that is always the biggest challenge for students who are not born here. Now, talking about language arts, talking about science, how about PE? Do you find it difficult?
Nah, PE is pretty easy.
Is there any club that you join or you play ball or what game, what kind of sport do you play?
I played a lot of baseball back in elementary school, played some soccer. I played multiple sports, but now I'm just putting everything into school, homework, and I play a lot of games. In high school, I'm probably gonna do a sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of sport? What do you think about the sport that you're gonna pursue?
I haven't really thought about what sport yet, but probably either badminton or soccer.
Badminton?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a very light sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you're gonna play basketball, volleyball, something like that, or football.
I was thinking of doing volleyball, but I didn't know if I should or not.
Why?
I'm not sure. I just I'm decent at volleyball, not the best.
Well, practice makes